Saki here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would do a little recap of some of the items that I bought recently and then kind of do like an update on them. Whenever I do get a couple of items like back to back, I like to do a video like this to tell you guys, how I've been using them, how I've been getting along with them, and what are my thoughts like past the unboxing. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my Chanel 19, my Louis Vuitton Sperone BB, my Hermes Kelly sneakers, my Gucci belt, and then my Chloe backpack. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you do have any more questions for me, please leave them down in the comment section down below. If this is your first time here, please also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's just get started. So I'm going to start off with my Chanel 19 first. So I have done a couple of videos about the Chanel 19 already, the unboxing video, and then I also did a video on how I waterproofed my Chanel 19. If you want to go check that out, I will link it down below. Now I will say that this bag has held up pretty good. I think that the waterproofing did a really good job. I don't see any like discoloration. I don't see any changes to the leather after I waterproofed it, even long term, since it has been a couple of months now since I did that. And then I have used this like a couple of times, which I think is saying a lot because right now I'm kind of using more of my like baby proof bag, so I haven't been really rotating my collection a lot, but just because this bag is newer, I have used this a couple of times, and yeah, I just see nothing wrong with it so far. I haven't like tested it in the rain or anything like that, but when I did waterproof it, I did run it under the sink and the leather was fine. So I'm going to assume that if I got caught in the rain for a couple of seconds, it should be fine, but I cannot attest to that. So I guess we'll just have to see. Well, hopefully we'll never have to see. And then a couple of other things that I was keeping an eye out for is that people said that there might be like indentation or discoloration from where this chain bit like sits, and to be honest, when I do store it, sometimes I remember to put the felt underneath here. I usually keep it in the bag to put on top, but I actually used this bag yesterday and I don't remember where I placed the felt, but anyways, I obviously don't do it consistently, and I don't know, there are no marks or any damage, so I think that using it semi-consistently is not damaging the bag. And I also do just keep it on my shelf just like this, and I don't think that the bag is misshapen in any way. I don't have any wear yet on this bag because like I said, I haven't used it that much, but yeah, for how scared I was to use this bag, I'm very happy that with the couple of times that I have used it, it's held up pretty well. A lot of people were saying that their Chanel 19 bags have held up well, but I noticed that the people who said that, they have like darker colored bags, and then the people who were complaining had lighter color bags. So that is why I think that in the comments, sometimes in my videos when I'm talking about the Chanel 19, people have very different opinions about it. So I think it just depends on like if you have a light or a dark bag. If you guys don't know, my mom has the black Chanel 19 in this exact same size, and she's had it for a couple of years and she's had no problems. So I don't know, I think there's always a risk when you get a light color bag, one that I am very fully aware of because I have, well, all light colored bags, so I'm not too worried about it, but I will continue to be a little bit more careful with this bag. I also did want to mention that I did get an insert for it. The insert just looks like this, and I believe I did get it off of Etsy, but I will try to link the exact same one that I have down in the description box below. I mainly use the insert to keep its shape when I'm storing it, but I take it out when I'm actually using it because I find that because the insert is a little bit thicker, it kind of hinders how much I can put inside of the bag. So that is the only reason why I don't use it. And plus, I don't really need like the organizational pockets. I usually keep like my stuff in pouches, like my mini pochette, and then I don't mind having other items loose in there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the updates of this bag. Maybe in like a year or so, once I use it more, I will do an updated wear and tear, but yeah, so far it's held up pretty nicely and I do still really like it. All right, next I'm going to be talking about my Louis Vuitton Sperone BB backpack. So I got this one used from Rebag and I've been loving this bag. So I actually used it today and my stuff is in here right now. The reason why I love this bag is because it's so easy and so carefree, especially with the baby. I've been using this bag pretty much exclusively, well, on and off with like my Givenchy Antigona and then also my Speedy 30, which I'm very surprised about. But this bag is really deceiving because it looks small and it's a BB size, but it can hold a lot of stuff. Like I have diapers and wipes for the baby and also all of my stuff, and I also have his snacks. Like you can literally fit so much in here, and I really just need that capacity right now. I don't want to carry the diaper bag everywhere with me all the time, so I mainly leave that one in the car just because it has like everything that I could ever need, you know, in cases of emergency and everything. But really when I'm out and about with the baby, all I need is like diapers, wipes, snacks, and a toy. And I can definitely fit that all in here. The other thing is I just have been loving backpacks lately because, you know, they're carefree. And this one is so easy to get into because of the magnetic clasp. Sometimes I don't even like cinch this one all the way. I just clasp it and I feel like it's pretty secure. And that way I can get in and out of my bag pretty easily. I do wear this as a backpack, but then also I will sling it over just one shoulder to carry it like a shoulder bag if I, you know, have Killian on one side and I can't like put both of my arms through. Another thing that I did want to say is I modified the straps a little bit. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my unboxing video, but these straps are really, really long. Even on the like shortest length, it made the backpack go like past my butt. So what I did is I looped these straps into this middle like D-ring and then hooked it onto here, where normally you would just like hook one of these to this one and then the others to this D-ring. So do you see how it kind of like shortens the straps because some of the strap is being used crisscrossed here in the back? I don't know if I have explained that well, but it does shorten the strap to the perfect length. And then I do have a little rubber band here as a stopper so that the straps don't pull. I'm not sure how many of you guys are interested in this bag. It is a little bit older and you do have to buy it pre-loved if you do want to buy it. So I don't know if anybody is going to find that useful, but that is a backpack hack. What else can I say about this bag? I was kind of worried that the, you know, vachetta being a little bit darker might bother me, but honestly, because I am using it and not worrying about it, and it is truly like a carefree bag, I do like how I just don't have to think about, you know, the vachetta. It's pretty evenly darkened in my opinion, so I think that it looks pretty great. So yeah, just really, really happy that I bought this bag, especially at the price that I bought it for, and I think I will continue to use it a lot more. All right, next let's talk about my Kelly sneakers. So I got a couple of questions on this one from my Hermes unboxing because people have said that they've heard that the sneaker is uncomfortable. I probably should have done more research before buying this sneaker because I do see why people say it's uncomfortable. So I haven't worn it much. I've actually only worn it once. And I would say that my feet started hurting a little bit, but I do think that if I wear this more often, that the leather will stretch out and they will become more comfortable. So the part where it's a little bit uncomfortable is like right here in the middle. The bones in my feet usually stick out a little bit more like on the top part of my foot, so I do have this problem in a couple of different shoes, but normally it's okay. I think that because this has like a metal part that's pressing down on that like exact bone of my foot, that is why after a while it gets a little bit uncomfortable. But I do think that because, you know, this part is leather where it's like strapped on, that if I wear it more often it will stretch out and I'll be able to break it in that way, but I'm not 100% sure. The other thing also is that my foot kind of like slips in and out a little bit when I'm walking. I did notice this in store when I was trying it on, but I didn't think too much of it because, you know, I was just walking around the store in it and it didn't bother me that much. But when I did wear it for a little bit longer than that, it did start to bother me a little bit. So I think next time I might try wearing a little bit thicker socks to see if my foot won't like slip in and out right here. But it's not like super uncomfortable or anything. Like this part didn't dig into my ankle. So yeah, that might just be like a sizing issue. I can't even remember if I got this in a 36.5 or a 37, but I do remember trying like a half size up and my foot was slipping a lot more. So then I downsized a little bit and I felt like it was a little bit more secure. But even though I picked the smaller size, my foot does still slide in and out. So I'm going to try the socks thing. Hopefully it will make that problem go away, but I will try to update you guys, or if you're interested, please just leave me a comment or message me on Instagram and I'll try to update you guys. All right, and next I'm going to be talking about my Gucci Marmont belt. So you guys know I am a fan of Gucci and I do think that their quality is really good. I literally just unboxed this on my channel, so I haven't used it too much, but I kind of have been wearing it with everything. I think that this shade of pink goes so well with like my fall color palette. I know that pink is not traditionally a fall color, but I think a slightly darker pink like this one versus like a more pastel pink is more fall appropriate. I know that might just be in my head because a lot of people think that pink is just a spring and summer color. So I've worn this one with high-waisted skirts and dresses, and that's pretty much all that I can wear it with because if you guys didn't know, this is a kid's belt, so it is very small. It basically only goes around my waist. But yeah, really, I can't think of anything else to say besides I've been loving it. I'm going to link this one down below, but please make sure that you look at the measurements if you are going to buy this one, since it is a kid's belt. I barely fit this one. I do fit it on the very last hole. Sometimes maybe like in the morning before I've eaten, I can fit it on the second to last hole, but mainly it's this one, and this is the largest size. So yeah, I would just say be very careful with the sizing, but if you can fit it, I think that it's a great buy. All right, and then the last item that I wanted to talk about is my Chloe Faye backpack. So this one was so unexpected. This really wasn't like on my radar or anything, especially recently, but I've been so pleasantly surprised. I've been using this backpack so much. I would say out of all the new bags that I have, this one is the one that I've been using the most. It is surprisingly spacious for how small it looks. Like, I mean, compared to my Louis Vuitton Sperone BB, this Chloe Faye backpack really looks tiny. But I think because you can expand it by you know, pulling the zippers down and making it a little bit larger, I can fit quite a lot in here. As far as baby stuff, I can probably only fit like a diaper and then some wipes and then all of my stuff. But honestly, sometimes that's all I need when I'm popping like into Target with the baby. I don't need a whole lot of baby stuff. I have also been loving the fact that you can wear this like as a shoulder bag with this strap, because I can just grab it really easily and fling it on my shoulder. But then if I need to be hands-free, I can easily throw on the backpack straps, and I just think that the backpack straps look fine hanging like this even when I do have it as a shoulder bag, because the bag is already a little bit more like messy. It's not so formal that I just, you know, think that these straps look cool hanging off of it. I also do this thing where I hang my car keys right here, and I can easily access them. I don't think it looks good on any other bag besides this one. I think it's just because this bag has a lot going on already with like this hanging and this hanging and the zippers hanging, that the car keys look fine hanging off of it. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been like so pleasantly surprised with this bag, and I'm really glad that I went for it. I mean, I got it for such a good price on Fashion File. I will leave the link to the unboxing if you guys are curious about this one. I don't care if this bag is not for sale anymore. I don't care that people aren't carrying it anymore. I think that it suits my style really well right now, and I've been loving the functionality. So I just wanted to make it a point to reiterate the fact that if you guys love something and you're gonna use it, you really shouldn't care if the bag is popular or anything like that, because all that matters is how much you like it and how you feel about it. And yeah, I'm just so pleasantly surprised with this bag, and I've been loving it, and I think I will continue to wear it. And yeah, that was all for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Were any of my thoughts on these things surprising? Was any of this helpful? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I will, like I said, leave a link to all the unboxings of these items down below for you guys in case you want to know more details like the price of where I bought it and all of that stuff as well. And yeah, I guess I will see you next time. Bye!